but they did carry his guitar. I no longer fear the killer bees. It's only their mighty mogul fathers I do fear. I'm completely quelled by them. They make me feel like a mere lump again, always asking their tongues in the vest of their three-piece suit. And just what are your prospects, my good man? There came a day when burly Barney barreled in with Ronnie. They were matching pints with ballads. Barney's banjo was a natural with Ronnie's streetwise ballads. Soon both were stoked with the gamble. Ronnie threw up and Barney crashed his drunken hump onto his banjo. Though I had to clean up the muck, I knew we'd have them play duets in our shows. The morning after the hooting before, our Todd, Simon, tried to peel open Ronnie's eyes and Barney's eyes. Ronnie's eyes are blue, madly, Simon said. Barney's eyes are brown. The banjo's banjax, man. The Egypt's after sitting on his own banjo, which accredited man. Sheepishly, they said good morning, though it was afternoon. It's the holy hour, Barney said. We're only starved with a hunger. Have you anything in the house, you good woman? Oh, brown bread, hot out of the pot oven. Ronnie's looking for some meat to go on this home plate. You know them. Have you ever bit of mustard? If I put mustard on, I can let on there's meat, like a pretended ham sandwich. Any tay left in the pot? Two other musicians then blubbered their way into our shows to form the Dubliners, Kieran the fiddler, and Luke of the orange bubbly hair. As musical director, I often had to ace them and schlape them after some of their drunken blasts. I had to leave their nasty shirts and trousers into the cleaners, and I had to remember to get them out. I humbled myself to polish their shoes. Besides directing the music, when they could hardly read a note, some of them, I felt like a master mag. To Barney begged, would you e'er give us a tune? I do hate piano music, but I do love your piano music. And as I played their favorite Chopin concerto, they started to give me the ultimate compliment. You're a mighty spirit, and you can read the dots. That's music like we do have in heaven. And my fondest memory of the Dubliners, when they rehearsed Hamlet for a very short time, with Marmalade, the mighty spirit American poet. And she was poeticizing about the Dubliners' pure Dublin accents, unchanged since Shakespeare's time. After many a garble of John Jensen, and many a stanza of Whiskey, you're the devil, you're driving me insane, Ronnie as Hamlet intoned, to be or not to be, that is the question. And ending with, you're driving me insane. And that was, I'm sorry, Ronnie, about the accent. I'm not good at your accent. I can't do some of the adjectives either here. This is about one of our dear, dear friends. He was like a dad to me and John, and like a grandfather to our children. And it is called The Parody King. One great day, Cecil Sheridan, famous parody king of Ireland, came around to invite John to be in his new show at the Theatre Royal. And he said, heard your circus fit up with absolutely yours went broke, and absolutely descended on you like the plague, the original man who came to dinner. Well, I need a straight man for me comedy at the Theatre Royal. Are you available? Were we the famous Theatre Royal, where the best variety shows were staged, where young couples in love did their courting, at last the way in to the really theatre. This is where Cecil would appear in drag, as an old Moore Street Shawley, with midget Mickey Reed, and her on the stage as her old little chiseler. Together they harmonized, me and my shadow. And Mrs. Cecil would shout, "You little git, Don't blow your nose on your sleeve. Use the back of your cap. On stage, Cecil's notorious stammer faded as he segued into his newest parody. Around the world I searched for you. I traveled on when hope was gone to find your rendezvous. To Jervis Street I came somehow. 'Twas inward be, you smiled at me, the smile you smiled now. The doctor said you swallowed in Italian gin, a Mickey Finn, some scotch, and I'll be bound. A vodka half, a crate, and if they operate, sure they find the world in you. Jervis Street Hospital takes me back to the dad, and why I never touched a drop of drink. Me dad, always and ever being dried out in Jervis Street Hospital. And I, just a chiseler, living with him in the one room. Me ma died, and I being born. Oh, Dad was a rice boozer, dark, and began at breakfast. Booze was breakfast, dinner, and tea. In and out of every pub and shebeen in Dublin, and me with him. Get the lad arrested. Oh, I survived on gallons of raspberry. Never bothered with groceries or anything like that. Just the bleeding booze ran his life. We passed through the rear of posh hotels, jewelries, the Shelbourne, and the like. And the tantalizing smell of turkey soup would waft out through the grating, and I'd be mad with hunger, and I'd dream of the tantalizing taste of that soup, but never a drop of rail eaten or drink. To this day of a Christmas, when the turkey's ate down to the carcass, and the wife's about to throw it in the bin, I shall reach turkey soup, and I boil it, guts out of that carcass, and throw in all the leftover veg of the Christmas, the celery, the scallion, spuds of carrots, bit of parsnip, snippets of parsley, and we drink the lovely soup in memory of the dad. Funny, Doc always said it was the foul diet gave me the rage and diabetes. The odd time the dad noticed he was hungry, it was off to a fish and chipper. The 1-in-1 packed peas for the wee lad. Nearest to any home cooking we ever got was fish and chips and vinegar and then carrot war peas. My doc says it was the fish that saved me and kept me alive all 10 years. To this day, I can't look at fish and chips. Cecil came to seem like our dad and granddad to the children, always dropping by to hammer out scripts. He'd order me, Alana, I'm dying of the thirst. Would you e'er fill up that empty milk bottle with tap water? No, just water. Our lovely battery water, please. Now he gargled that down, chug it over. Now then, Alana, same again. Many's the pot of tea, and further pots of tea I run upstairs while John had a creative lie on the bed, with Cecil striding back and forth getting ideas, singing, Dale, Dale, 40 pounds on an old gramophone. Dale, Mr. Elliman for a piano. He says, where's her money? Dale says, Alabama. What do you think of that? I was their sounding board. One day Cecil came to a script session, his stammer worse than ever. Depressed as bloody hell. Philistines, bloody well going to pull down lovely theatre royal. God's name. Now where are they going to want these scripts, me parodies, me variety? I'm a pro, decent living working man. Go to mass every morning, never take the diary. Who'd have taught me old theatre royal, me old Scotia? Got to be bloody well raised and turned to a hideous modern bloody office block. All them gorgeous shows up to Swan. Funeral for the theatre. Funeral for us all. Puts me in a right depression. And God, I'm after spilling out me problems to a bloody shrink. Ha!